Okay, so I want to do a little video and I want to actually start doing some videos. So this is going to be my introduction. My name is Samantha, and I'm fat. Let's see. I was supposed to start doing keto yesterday. I have done it before and I lost weight and I did really well. And I'm like, okay, I'm all gung-ho and all set to do this. And then I wrecked my car yesterday morning. And I automatically reverted back to, fuck this, I'm eating what I want. And instead of going with my plan and eating well and doing what I needed to do and knew what I needed to do, I was upset, I was mad, ate a lean cuisine fettuccine alfredo for lunch, ordered pizza. Well, I had pasta, not pizza, but still, it's pasta. That is not keto, not keto friendly at all. So I'm like, okay, tomorrow's a new day and that's today. And I'm like, I will just start new and this will be great. I got this. Yesterday was a bad day, not a big deal. I get up and forget to eat breakfast. I'm like, okay, it's not a big deal. I wasn't even hungry. I mean, I don't eat breakfast very often. I take my other car up to the shop so that I can finally get home, get back, and I'm like, man, fuck it, I'll have a little bit of candy and a brookie. Yeah, that's a great breakfast. Go me. So this is not a video of, oh, my life sucks, feel bad for me. It's, no, I'm fat and I need to quit being fat. I need to actually have some accountability, which is why I want to start doing the videos. I want to start doing a weekly blog on crossing Colorado, and I've promised Michael that I'd help him out with his website that he doesn't necessarily have time for, and I think to try and do a weekly, hey, this is how I'm doing and I want to add these videos to it and just have a little accountability for myself. I started this weight loss journey in 2012 with Michael. We started together at 447 pounds. Now, I used to say all the time, if I ever hit 400 pounds, I'm just gonna straight up kill myself. That's ridiculous. Nobody should ever weigh that much. And I used to say that all the time. And then I hit 400 pounds and life sucked and whatever, I'm fine. I don't need to, I can do this. And I'm a slacker and I'm lazy and I realize that and I need to acknowledge it and not be. So I started off and I worked really hard and I did a good job and lost 40 pounds. Got myself down to 400 pounds. So proud of myself. Yay. Then my life fell apart a little bit. Maybe a lot of it. And things happened and I found myself a single mom living in a town that I hated, and I was like, fuck this, I'm tired of being fat. And I worked really, really hard. So you'd think when people's lives fall apart and shit happens and I found myself as a single mom that I would have put back on that weight, but I didn't. I busted my ass and I walked and I went to the gym and I ate better and I worked really hard with my best friend and my cousin, who were super, super supportive and always are. And I lost another 40 pounds. And I was really proud of myself. And then for 6 months, I busted ass and lost that 40 pounds. After that 6 months was over, I kind of became a slacker. I went to my middle stepson's graduation and I ate bad that weekend and really kind of was a slacker again. It's like my favorite word. And didn't do anything, and it was really easy to fall back into those old habits instead of keeping those healthy habits. And I stopped exercising as much and I still was more active, but I stopped going to the gym. It became a problem. Summer came up and I wasn't as routine in my schedule and I had other stuff going on, and there's always way more fun stuff to do than go to the gym. So I stopped and I put back on 20 pounds. So I started in 2012 at my highest point being 447 pounds. I made it all the way down to 362 as my lightest. Well, after I went to my middle stepson's graduation, I came back home, life got back to normal-ish, and I went back up to 380-ish. And I was a little disappointed in myself, but whatever, I got this. And I decided to recommit, I'm gonna do this. I tell myself this all the time. So in January of 2017, I decided, screw this, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this. My cousin and I made plans. I was going to the gym 6 days a week. I was eating healthy. I was watching what I was eating. I was tracking everything on MyFitnessPal. And I did that all the way until May when my son graduated. And I didn't lose anything. Not a single pound. And I was really, really, really discouraged. I was proud of myself and I was feeling great because I was working out. But I was really discouraged by the fact I didn't lose anything. And something really important to remember, and I forget this a lot when you're doing a weight loss journey, is the scale doesn't really matter. I was working out 6 days a week. I was putting on muscle. And I was losing inches, but the scale was still telling me I weighed the same, and it was super discouraging to me. So I quit. I went to my son's graduation in Arkansas, and then I went to my youngest stepson's graduation in Utah in May, and then, both in May. And I never went back to working out consistently, to visiting with my cousin and my best friend health-wise. And it was really a struggle. I mean, I still tried. I still will occasionally go to the gym. My best friend will call me and be like, hey, let's go to the gym tonight. And I'd be like, I don't want to. Please don't make me. But I'm not going to make you go by yourself, so let's go. I don't want to. But I'd go and I'd feel good. And once I'm there, I work my ass off. Like, I really do work out and feel great. But it's the getting me there that's the struggle. Well, then, so I spent, that was May of 2017, and it is now September of 2019. So in every time, like every month, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try this, and I'd start watching what I'm eating or start working out. Or since I started, I've always been more aware of what I'm eating, so my portion sizes are smaller, so I'm not necessarily going up. I fluctuate between about 386 to 372 is my lowest that I've got to in the past 2.5 years. And it's discouraging. It's really discouraging. I keep getting really frustrated with myself because I'll lose and I'll gain. And I'll lose and I'll gain. And it's the same few pounds. I'm not going back up over. I'm not, like, the highest I've got back to is what I weighed in this morning or yesterday morning at 386.3. And I was like, ooh, oh shit, you suck. And I'm so negative on myself. But let's go back to my cousin started keto last year in like October or so. And she's been trying to convince me to do it with her. And you just need to say it works so well, and it's so easy. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let me do some research. And but I did it. In March, we decided we were going to do a month of keto. And we were going to follow it and be really, really strict and really, really good. And we did. And it was so easy to do. And I didn't feel like, oh, I really want this so bad and it hurts my feelings, because there's almost nothing that I can't make keto if I decide I want it. If I really, really need some brownies, I have a keto recipe for that. If I'm looking and I'm like, oh, but God, I need that. I can pretty much find a keto recipe for it. So it's easy. It's so easy. Well, then Easter came around. And I was debating on myself. Do I make myself an Easter basket when I make the rest of the family an Easter basket? Or do I just be good and be a little sad that I didn't get all the candy and shit that I do for Easter? And a bunch of people told me, oh no, give yourself one day and don't do keto. Give yourself a little bit of candy. Give yourself a little bit. Just, you'll be fine. And I told a couple of people who had told me that I can't do that. I haven't been doing keto long enough to have healthy habits, to have the ability to give myself one day. But I didn't listen to that internal voice telling me, don't do it, dumbass. You are not strong enough yet to have one day. Well, Easter was in April. And I haven't had an entire full week of being good on keto since Easter. Pretty disappointed in myself, but I know that I can do it. And my plan is to do it and not fall into that, oh shit, I wrecked my car and fuck it, I'm just gonna have pizza. Oh, I'm really sad today because blah 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 blah. I'm gonna eat candy. That's a fat person habit. And I know a lot of people are offended by the whole fat person. Well, you know what? I'm fucking fat. I'm fat. And I'm okay with it. I mean, I would just like to not be fat. I would like to be healthy as an example for my girls. I have a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old, both girls, and my 12-year-old is a little bit bigger. And I would like her to know that you don't have to be. That you can be yourself, and I'm not shaming anybody who's comfortable with it, how they are. That's okay. I just would like to be healthy. I would like to be healthy enough so my daughters and I can learn the Cotton Eye Joe with the jumping high kick. You know, stupid shit like that. And I want to use these videos and the blogs that I'm hoping to be able to write to accomplish that and to help hold myself accountable a little bit more. And I genuinely don't care if people actually watch them. I just will think it's fun to make them and again use them to hold myself accountable. So again, my name is Samantha. I go by Sam. And thanks for watching.